Hello, welcome to Tan's Natural Hair Salon channel. I'm Tan. Come on, have a seat in my chair. Let me talk to you right quick. My first message of today is very simple. Yes, I am a natural hair care stylist, aka master loctician. Blah 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 blah. We'll get into that later. But for those of you on the fence that are wondering whether or not you need to get Sisterlocks or Microlocks, whether or not you should take the plunge into either one, this is January 2025. Stop letting people play in your face. Because it's not you that's having the issue with whether or not you want to get Sisterlocks or Microlocks. You sitting up here worrying about what other people are going to say about you. Number one, that's your mistake that you're making. You making the mistake of trying to figure out how other people are going to receive you. Who give a damn? Yep, I said it. This is how I'm starting out. Who give a damn about what they think? They not you. They not you. And you don't know how you're going to look until you get out there and you do it. That is the moral of that story. I can't tell you how many times that I've had people to sit in my chair and say, I don't know if I really, are they for me? I don't know how they're going to look. What you mean? They're going to look like you. They're going to enhance what you already have. I've had women to come in and say their significant others, I don't judge, their significant others say, oh, they can't deal with them unless they have straight hair, or they can deal with them if they have a few braids or whatever, but they can't deal with them if they have locks. You can't deal with me if I have locks. And some of these people only to find out that these same significant others have cheated on them with somebody who wears what? Locks. So it wasn't your hairstyle. It was just, they just being stupid. And you allowing them to play in your face. Stop it. This is 2025. You have been stalking people's pages. You have been stalking locticians' pages. You have been looking at people and you have been saying, you know what? I think I want to do that. I think I want to do this. But the ultimate decision is yours. I said it. The ultimate decision is yours. One of the things I would suggest for you to do, forget all those New Year's resolutions. I don't make them because I know I'm not going to follow them. All I can hope for and pray to God for is to be a better person this year than I was last year. All I can do is pray that I take the experiences and the lessons from last year and be able to grow from them and be able to bless somebody this year. That's all I can hope for. But one thing I want you to remember is this. If you like Sisterlocks and Microlocks, get your Sisterlocks and Microlocks. You follow all these pages. You follow all these YouTubes. You follow all these Pinterest pages. You follow all of these Instagrams. You follow all these TikToks. And you just have information sitting there. You just have information sitting there, and then you want to go when it's almost time for you to go to sleep on your lunch break, and you just want to sit and look. Well, it's your time to shine. If you want to get Sisterlocks, Brotherlocks, Microlocks, get them. It's just that simple. Get them. And you want to know, how do I take care of them? That's a story for one of my episodes later on. But first of all, if you are looking to get Sisterlocks and somebody is trying to convince you otherwise, you need to check, number one, yourself, because you're listening to them about something that concerns you. And number two, you need to check what their motives are for even telling me this. A lot of people who start judging people who have Sisterlocks and Microlocks don't even have them. No, it's no glitch in your video. A lot of people who are judging you or trying to convince you not to get them are people who usually do not have them. They've never had natural hair. They've always had their hair up underneath some type of bombastic weave, some stale braids, some mummified bundles. Those are the people that's trying to talk to you and tell you this. And what I'm telling you is, stop letting these people get into your head. Because at the beginning of the morning and at the end of the day, the only one who's going to be looking in the mirror is you. That's it. The only one that's going to be looking in the mirror is you. And what I want to encourage you today to do is get them. What's the worst thing that can happen when you get your locks? Especially when you had the right person to do them. When you had the right person to do them, they're not going to be able to tell you a damn thing. I can't tell you how many people have sat in my chair and they had hair about this long and now it's down their backs. And I have to humble them because they getting out the chair swinging. Just swinging like a rich white woman. Oh, 10, I'll see you later. I'll be like, don't make me humble you. I remember where you started from. See, sometimes you got to bring people back. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But go ahead and get those locks. You say, oh, I can't exercise because I have to deal with this perm sweating out. No, you don't. You need to go ahead and get your locks so you can stop making excuses. Oh, I'd love to do all of this stuff. I wish I could. Make your dream come true. Oh, I wish I could do Sisterlocks or Microlocks or Brotherlocks or whatever, but, I ain't got that kind of money. You saved up to go on that cruise with some people and to go with some people you didn't like. You saved up the money to bail somebody out of jail. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. You saved up the money to pay somebody else like. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. You saved up the money to go get that Gucci, that Louis Vuitton, or that Michael Kors that you didn't have any business with. Come on, Coach Outlet. You saved up the money for that. You saved up some money for some Jordans, some Tims, some Tory Burch. So why you can't save up the money for this? And I'm not fussing, but I'm just trying to get your brain to kind of clicking a little bit. Because what you have to understand is this. You only have one life to live. And if you getting up every morning or every night or whatever, you going to a job, there's only one name on that check. It's yours. Married or not. It's only one name on that check. Your name. And the only one that needs to be concerned about where you spending your money and how you spending your money is the name written on the check. And if you want to go and get your Sisterlocks, go get them. If you want to fly somewhere and make it a me time, a whole journey, a whole what do they call it? Not a trek, but a pilgrimage. You can call it your Sisterlocks or your Microlocks pilgrimage. Do that. Research your people. You come to me. You can drop a message down in my comments. You can come to me. We can get together. That's fine. But what I want you to remember is this. You wake up with yourself and you go to bed with yourself. I don't care if you're with a spouse or significant other or whatever. You go in the bathroom, restroom, washroom, whatever you want to call it. And you look in the mirror at yourself. And if you don't have locks, Microlocks, Sisterlocks, or Brotherlocks, it's nobody's fault except yours. And I wouldn't even say it's your fault. But the question is, what you waiting for? What you waiting on? A lot of people say, oh, I ain't going to be able to do nothing with it. I like to change my hair. Okay. Sisterlocks and Microlocks can be cut, colored, flat iron, braid out, twist out, updos, rod set. All that could be done. So there's the excuses. Let's get the excuses out of the way. Now I got my hat on right now. Because my hair is not, it's not done. But okay, whatever. I'm finna go get ready to do somebody else's hair and make somebody else beautiful. Naturalista superstar. Shout out. But I'm trying to figure out what your issues are. And hopefully, through this channel, we can kind of work through those issues. And we can get you to get some Sisterlocks and Microlocks. Because it's time. It's 2025. How much longer are you going to wait? I've had people to tell me. Once I asked them, hey, why did you decide to come to me? I stalked your page for you. Stop stalking my page. Either find somebody in your area, or you say, you know what, dang that, I'm getting ready to go to Houston, Texas, hence my dialect. So I'm finna go to Houston, Texas, and go ahead and let Tan do my locks. That's fine too. I'll welcome you with open arms. Because I'm gonna be me. And I'm going to get you together once you come in. When you leave out, you're going to be like, yup, did it. And I'm your hype person. I'm going to hype you up. I'm going to have you so conceited when you walk out there. I'm going to have you so vain when you walk out that door. I'd have you so vain if you come to me. But I mean, that's me. If you want to go to somebody else, you don't want nobody to hype you up, you just want to do this on your own, that's fine. But just get out there and do it. Because you're going to wake up one day and you're going to say coulda, shoulda, woulda. And hopefully it's not too late. Don't wait till it's too late. I had my locks. I cut them off. But, I'm going to get them back. Don't worry. And when I get these back, what? I'm going to be live. Yup. Yerp. But anyway, like I said before, get on off that couch. Go ahead and do some Google. Let your fingers do the walking. I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm always taking new clients. You can get on there and find me, Tan's Natural Hair Care Salon in Houston. Run through my page. Look at my photos. I don't care. But the reality of the situation is, in 2025, if I have anything to say before I close, because I'm not going to be long before you. I sound like a pastor, don't I? If you have 11 months and, 361 days, and you have taken that time to waste, and you still waiting to get Sisterlocks, it's nobody's fault but yours. It's nothing stopping you. You just have to make up in your mind that you don't care what anybody else says or thinks. They can talk all they want to. You're going to get your Sisterlocks. Now, in some of these videos, I'm going to show you how to handle them, people. I'm going to show you how to do what you call... Oh, girl, who was this? Oh, okay, there's somebody else inside. I'm sitting up here people watching while I'm in my car. But I'm going to show you how to address them. See, you gonna learn in 2025, and you ain't gonna have to crash out. You ain't gonna have to bat nobody. Shout out to Louisiana. Hello. You ain't gonna have to crash out. But we're gonna get them together. But first, we're gonna get you together. So your assignment today, I'm always giving you an assignment before you leave up out of here, before you leave out my salon. Your assignment today is very simple. Research in your area. Number one, who does Sisterlocks and Microlocks in my area? That's what you're going to do first. And second, make sure you Google Tan's Natural Hair Care Salon in Houston, Texas. And if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. This is what I want to do. I want to create a safe space for you, so you can come in and you can ask the questions that you might be afraid to ask your stylist. And if I can answer those questions, or your loctician, if I can answer those questions, I will definitely answer them. I will definitely answer them for you. And I'm going to be truthful. I'm not going to cut no corners with you. I'm going to be truthful. But let's go ahead and get this thing done. It's 2025. Come on. But anyway, stay tuned for my next my next video. Hopefully I'm gonna try to post as often as possible, so we can start building this thing up, and we can really start getting these questions answered the way we need to. But anyway, thanks for coming to Tan's Natural Hair Salon. Let's chat.